Winery. I'm Ktima Christoudias. I'm the winemaker at the winery. Here we say a few words about the vines and a little things about grapes, and then we go in the winery. I explain you how we produce wine. You see the cellar, the machinery, and then we come back on the first floor to taste the wines. Here we have a vineyard planted with a variety, local variety called Maratheftiko. This is a vine Maratheftiko, but because Maratheftiko has a problem, we plant every 8 plants of Maratheftiko, we plant another type of grapes. This is one of those. It's called Spurtiko. This is a white variety grapes. This is a red grape. And we plant this grape in order for a cross to be done on the flowers of Maratheftiko. You should know that every vine, this happens in all varieties, gets the grapes, these are the grapes, between the 3rd and the 5th leaf on the new branch. We prune the plants here in winter time. If you count the 1st and 2nd leaf, there is no grapes. Grapes are found on the 3rd, 4th and 5th leaf. And this variety, because it's a very strong variety, and this goes very long, if we leave them, they go up to 10 meters long. And this time of the year, we come and cut them like this. And we give this to the donkey. From here now, a new branch is going to come out. And some more grapes are going to come out. This thing does not happen, though, on all varieties. It happens in some varieties. It will not happen in these grapes. Maratheftiko is a local variety of grapes. It's regarded as one of the best local varieties, or the best. We make 2 types of wines from this variety. We make a rose wine and also a red wine that matures in oak barrel. This is the period we cultivate the land. For 2 main reasons we cultivate the land. The one is to destroy all the grass that's in the vine, and with the cultivating the land, we keep the moisture in the land. We don't allow the moisture to go out. We don't give any water to the vines. They get only what they get from rain. It's okay now. They suffer a little bit in late September. When it's just after picking the grapes, they suffer a little bit. If it's very hot, at that time we can give them some water. But normally we don't give any water. And also this is the time we do some spraying with sulfur. We do some spraying with sulfur 2 to 3 times, and later on in late June and July, we spray 2 times with pesticides. And that's all, and the grapes are ready for this variety in mid-September. We go slowly in the winery. Can you please follow me? We go downstairs. I will explain you how we make wine downstairs, and then we come back here for tasting the wines. Grapes come at the winery in plastic cases. We keep the grapes in a fridge just for one night to chill them down. The next day with these machines, we crush the grapes. The machines go near the fridge. We empty cases with grapes here. The machine gets the grapes inside. It works this way. It hits the grapes and separates the fruit from the stem. The stem has been thrown out by the machine. We don't use it. while the fruit passes from these holes here, where here the grapes are actually crushed. Crushed grapes fall in this pump, and here we join a big pipe, and this pump transfers the grapes mass in the winery. The process is done just outside, and it's the same, the process is the same both for white and red grapes. White grapes, after crushing, come to the machine which is just behind you. It's a press to squeeze the grapes and get only the juice. For white grapes, immediately after crushing, we squeeze the grapes to get the juice. We get the juice goes in a tank. Depending on the quantity of the grapes, it's the size of the tank to start fermentation. Red grapes, after crushing, all the mass goes in a tank because here we want to extract the color. There is no color in the juice of red grapes. The color is on the skins, and we get the color by leaving together skins and juice for a few days. It takes about a week to 10 days. After fermentation, the wine is transferred from one tank to the other. At the beginning, once every week, and gradually once every month. And with this way, the wine cleans. All dirty things that are found in the wine fall in the bottom of the tank in the form of mud. And this is the main way of cleaning the wine. Before the wine is ready for bottling, we chill it to -4 degrees. -4 for about 10 to 15 days. And this is to create the residue we sometimes find in a bottle, especially of red wines, residue on the bottom. We try to create this thing happen in the tank. The time the wine is chilled, we filter it, and it's clean and stable, as we call it, ready for bottling. The whole process, it may take from a few months for a white or a rose wine, up to a couple of years for a red wine. It's not just simple as we just described it. It takes time. Two of the wines we produce mature in oak barrel, Cabernet Sauvignon and Maratheftiko. We will see the barrels in a few minutes. And we say more things about that wines there. The rest of the wine from the tanks directly is bottled and goes to the market. We try not to keep too much stock of bottled wine. This is the filling machine. The machine washes and dries the bottle here. It fills with wine. It puts the cork, capsule, and label. There, the bottle with clean water, and then it dries with blowing air. At that point, the machine will fill the bottle with wine. product of grape juice. The product is called shujuko. In order to prepare shujuko, to make shujuko, you have to prepare a cream called palouze. The cream is a mixture of grape juice and flour. We cook the cream here, and when it's ready, we dip the nuts, we pass nuts, almond nuts it's mainly, on a street, and we dip the nuts in the cream once every day, 6 to 7 times, to get the thickness of the final product. You cannot dip the nuts twice a day because it needs to dry. If you do that and it doesn't dry correctly, next day you find everything on the floor. And we need Canassa sweet. It's made with grape juice. No wine, no alcohol in the product. The market. Also some wine is maturing in bottles. And also 2 of the wines we produce, as I told you earlier, Cabernet Sauvignon and Maratheftiko, mature in oak barrel. The wine that goes through the barrel stays in the barrel about 1 year. And during this period of the year, we taste the wine once every month, and that's one of the nicest jobs to do at the winery. And during the period of staying the wine in the barrel, we have to refill the barrel with the wine that is absorbed by the wood. In a size like this barrel, about ½ liter of wine is lost every 15 days. We have to refill the barrel with wine so that there is no presence of oxygen in the barrel. Oxygen and wine are enemies. We don't want the presence of oxygen in any container of wine. So we have to refill the barrels at regular intervals so that there is no presence of oxygen in the barrel. A barrel like this costs about 850 euros, and we use the barrels for 3 years, all barrels for 3 years, and some we still regard okay, we use them for a 4th year. No barrel after the 4th year. The barrels just behind me that are standing, these ones, they're not going to use anymore. We sell the barrels and they are used either for keeping commandaria. Commandaria is a sweet citrus wine, or we export the barrels. Most of the barrels go to Scotland to keep whiskey, or we export them to other countries, they keep sherry.
What about vinegar? Do you produce vinegar?
No vinegar goes to a barrel, except if you want.
But do you produce vinegar?
No.
No.
If you produce vinegar, all your wine on its own will become vinegar.
Really?
Yeah. There is bacteria that are very dangerous
for wine.
For the wine.
For the wine. Yeah.
You cannot produce wine and vinegar
together
in the same premises.
Okay.
It's French wood, it's French oak, and they are made in France. There are many types of wood.
Oh, huele muy bien.
That's wine, it's white wine, it's this wine, it's Xinisteri. Xinisteri is another.
Which one matches better with this?
Maybe with Yuko, this one, which is a sweet wine. We taste it in the end. We taste it in the end.
No, not yet.
Not now. In 5 minutes. You have to taste it in progress. You cannot taste that wine and then come back.
Choose one, yes,
Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the wines that mature in oak barrel.